This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so overall, the Super Bowl was underwhelming this year. The Eagles just dominated, which is nothing wrong with that. But there was no, like, the Chiefs didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make it a good game. Yeah, it might look like they lost by 20, but, like, they were really going to lose by 40 at one point, like, until the end. Like, they didn't even enter the game until, like, after the halftime show. It's crazy. So the halftime show was, it wasn't that great. Kendrick has so many songs. I just think the set list was bad. Like, it was just underwhelming. Academics had leaked it, and some people were doubting him that he had it. They were so he got on and gloated.
I only went live to say, all you media niggas, suck my dick. Real talk, all y'all. Word two. I swear. I gotta tell them, I told them I'm the greatest. There's no number two. It's just me, nigga. Fuck the big whatever. It's just Big Act. You niggas don't leak shit. Y'all niggas suck dick.
So Joe Budden had doubted him, and he's not really dissing Joe Budden there. He's dissing other outlets. Yeah. So then Serena Williams showed up, and she was crip walking during the Kendrick Lamar. Now I will say the organization of all the dancers and stuff looked cool because they were mixing up the red, white, and blue. That looked pretty cool. Yeah, it was a typical. This is what you would expect from a Kendrick Lamar performance, anyways. Okay, some like I don't know, overproduced. It was. It was cool, but it just was underwhelming. That's all I could say. It wasn't like a Super Bowl performance. It was like a Kendrick Lamar, like, Broadway show. People weren't really into it. Taylor Swift got booed at one point during the during the Super Bowl. She's dating Kelsey. Ice Spice is always with her now. Ice Spice is like a little puppy dog, man. Ice Spice is like her puppy dog now. For the past 2 years, well, however long Ice Spice has been on, Taylor Swift has taken a special liking to Ice Spice. You need to help her write some music, guys. Taylor Swift, because she needs it. So, yeah, Kendall, come on. But let's say, I want to say this, though. You guys thought Wayne couldn't do better than Kendrick? You guys need to get therapy. Get help, okay? Little Wayne would have crushed this. He would have had so many people there. He could have called anybody to come out. He could have called Kendrick to come out to do a song with him. I mean, he could have done a lot. This was a bad choice. They should have went with Wayne. People would have been more into it. Kanye West ran a Super Bowl commercial. Again, he spent all his money for the commercial and on these teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on my iPhone. New statement from Drake's legal team ahead of the performance. They put up a statement saying UMG is masquerading as champion of artistic freedom by calling its actions entertainment, but there is nothing entertaining about PDF files or abuse in the real world. We are confident that the evidence ultimately presented in trial, including information we've already learned and will continue to receive since filing the suit, we will expose UMG's gross prioritization of its own corporate profits and executive bonuses over their exclusively signed artists' well-being. Academics puts out APG Lang. Let's focus on those vinyls. That's shipping Wednesday. Y'all gonna tell them about that, or should I again? It says, sorry, Kendrick, I leaked your performance. Should I apologize? You did your thing, though. I leaked the Kendrick Super Bowl performance hoping he would change it. He ain't do it. He doubled down. And yes. Okay, so we get to Serena dancing, crip walking. And her older half-sister of Serena and Venus Williams was tragically killed in 2003. She was shot in Compton, California, and authorities described a gang-related incident. The shooter, a Crips gang member, named Robert Maxfield, was later convicted of voluntary manslaughter and sentenced to 15 years in prison. And you're out here crip walking. That's weird. It is weird. Like, I would never. Kanye West. I'm glad he's commenting on this. So Kodak Black looks like he needs help, man. People, instead of helping him, he was eating chicken in the middle of the street in a sweater vest with all his chains on. And have you ever seen a guy that's like high on crack or something, and they're leaning left to right and making weird motions with their mouth? He was doing that. That's heartbreaking. I like Kodak Black. Nobody helped him. People filmed him, man. You know, and this happens a lot in life. And Kanye said he's going to go down and help him. And I'm glad someone's doing it. Because, you know, the A&Rs that Kodak and everything ain't doing nothing. Nothing. Nobody's helping Kodak. I have someone specific in mind that I know benefits off Kodak and isn't helping.
I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I got bags under my eyes and shit. But I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to like do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up, because y'all might think, oh man, Ye really going through right now. Somebody need to go get him, or yo, go take his Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you calmly that I am in a good space. I'm really in a positive space. It's cathartic. I got my ideas out. That's all that happened. And that was very freeing for me, and it was worth everything. It was worth everything to do that. So let's start there. Now, I've seen this video of my brother Kodak, and I feel a call, and he's actually wearing this Donda chain. And it's not just because he's wearing a chain, but it's like, how he's sitting here wearing this chain unless something's saying to go. I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I see my... Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said fuck rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like, we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out and shit, but y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself, I'm cathartic and shit. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot of shit, man, just let me go down there and go help this man out. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna be down there. I'm about to get my flight right now.
Good. It's doing something good. Hope he helps him. Cuffy. MEECH. This is going to be a bad documentary. It's going to be bad. 50 is going to end BMF. Now, Supreme's son speaks out on behalf of what his father said about him. Who would have thought that MEECH was going to come home and ruin his legacy? Who thought that? You know, who thought that was going to happen, you know? I mean, this is crazy. Testing. This is Jordan. Testing. Let me see if I can find it. It's crazy what he says in the beginning. This is Jordan. Here it is right here. What he says in the beginning.
Agent testified that Demetrius Fleming was aware of the deal, and that Demetrius had one request, and that his name does not appear in any documents. This was Special Agent Keith Cromer's testimony.
Okay, so that's what happened. You know, of course, 50 Cent's using that as there's a interview with Cuffy that's out there that he's going to license, obviously, and make sure you go check that full interview out. I think it's like 30 minutes long. It's worth listening to. And then Tammy Cowan's doubles down on this and more stuff we don't even know about. Now, Kenneth McGriff, Supreme, spoke out against his son the other day because his son's out here talking spicy to 50 Cent and talk like he's representing Irv Gotti and his father and everything.
Due to recent events,
This is his father speaking. We're just going to play a little bit, not the whole thing.
The elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robinson. I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robinson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue in beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown...
That is exactly how 50 Cent would talk about his son. Man, morals and principles. So then the son responded.
I seen the message that my dad sent to me yesterday, and it hit me a certain type of way, like emotionally. I didn't really know if I was going to say anything back. I didn't know how to approach it. I was a son trying to stick up for his dad and his dad's friends, but I didn't need to do that because sometimes not saying anything is saying everything, and silence is golden, and all those sayings like that. So I needed that message yesterday to kind of close that chapter and move on to the next phase of my life. And the biggest thing is accountability for my actions, and he wasn't wrong for nothing he said. Like he was dead on, and I respect everything he was saying, and I understand.
Yeah, so still he just needs to stop. And you don't need to stick up for your father. This is Jordan. Excuse me. I had to burp right there. My bad. This is JordanTower. I spared you the burp. This is JordanTower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.